The investigation continues tonight into a plane crash that killed 4 people in Ferrisburgh Sunday. Investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board are collecting evidence from the crash scene just south of the Basin Harbor Airport. That's where we find ABC 22's Matt Holderman live tonight. He spoke with the lead investigator just a few hours ago. Matt, what can you tell us as far as the stage of this investigation?
Right, Lauren. Well, lead investigator Kurt Gibson told me the NTSB will be picking up the wreckage and sending it to one of their salvage facilities later this evening, where they will be able to continue investigating it at a later date. He says their hope is to find more answers that explain exactly what happened and why it happened, so they can hopefully bring some closure to these grieving families.
First and foremost, I'd like to pass along my personal as well as the condolences of the entire NTSB to the friends and family of the occupants of this tragic accident.
After a deadly plane crash in Ferrisburgh took the lives of 4 people from Connecticut Sunday afternoon, investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board are now on scene, hoping they can uncover some answers.
Our mission at the NTSB is to find out what happened, why it happened, and what we can do to potentially prevent this from happening in the future.
Through their investigation and Vermont State Police's findings so far, Gibson says the 4 people in the small single-engine plane, one of whom was only 15 years old, flew up to Ferrisburgh for a brunch reservation at Basin Harbor Sunday morning. They got back in the plane and departed around 12:25 that afternoon, and he says the plane, quote, impacted terrain just south of the runway. The NTSB is bringing the wrecked plane and all other evidence at the scene back to one of their facilities to keep investigating.
Later on, I will be examining the wreckage at the recovery facility for any type of mechanical malfunctions or anomalies that might have contributed to the accident.
Along with looking over the aircraft, investigators will be taking a close look at the pilot as well as environmental components like the weather at the time and the condition of the runway itself. NTSB will release a preliminary report within the next 30 days and hope to release their final report 18 to 24 months from now. And I want to show you all of this right now. Actually, these are aircraft recovery teams pulling out the wreckage right now. As you can see, I'm in their way a little bit, unfortunately. It looks like they are able to get past me, luckily, but this is the aircraft. They are carrying it away right now. That is going off to their recovery site where they will continue investigations. And let me just readjust my camera here real quick, and I will tell you those last couple of notes that I did want to mention real quick from Gibson. And what a moment there. Wow, just barely caught the plane getting pulled away. Now, some of those notes Gibson provided us is that the type of plane they were in that you just saw, it's commonly known as a Piper Arrow. He says it is a very safe aircraft, and the FAA has run airworthiness directives on it before to make sure they are fit for the sky on those types of aircrafts at least. He also clarified that Basin Harbor Airport is a private airport with no supervision. That means no form of air traffic control or any control tower. It is up to pilots to provide information on where they are and what they are doing and if they are about to take off. For now, reporting live in Ferrisburgh, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.